Hey, I'm Lauren, owner of Imagined Awakenings, and I'm ready to get creative with some resin. So, as always, anytime you're working with epoxy resin, make sure you put on your safety gear and work in a well ventilated area. All right, so in this one, I'm working on some pretty working with some pretty flower blossom molds. Let's not start out this way. Okay. Um, you can see that I'm mixing up the resin here. I've already pre-mixed the actual two parts. And then usually I put the colorant that I want to use in the cups while they're empty, and then I pour the resin in and stir. I like to actually have everything prepared before I mix my resin so I can just move what is going on with my mouth today. Okay, so as you can see in my molds, top left corner, I have already dusted them with the colorant that I want to use. I bought some iridescent pigments from a place that I can't remember. It's on the little package, but I can't see that from here. Anyway, I bought some iridescent pigments, and I dusted 5 of the 6 mold cavities with the individual colors that I wanted to test out, and one I left empty because I actually put the color in the resin for that particular one. I just wanted to see the difference of how it would look. The effect of brushing the mold with the colorant versus putting it directly in the resin. So I have a couple of dark colors because I tend to like the way they look better with the iridescent pigments. These are all translucent colorants except for the one where I just put straight glitter. One of them I just put glitter in, and that's it, in the clear resin. And then, as I said before, one of them has the iridescent color in the resin already. And then one, I think I mixed some of the colorant with some glitter. And so that's that. So now I'm just going to proceed to pour and scrape the cup to within an inch of its life to get every bit of that resin out that I can. And we're gonna go ahead. That particular one I'm pouring now actually is the one that has the colorant already in the resin. So we'll see how it compares to the rest. All right, so we're gonna watch me pour. Alright, so I had a tiny bit of resin still in the main mixing cup that I used. Can you really call something that big a cup? It's not really a bowl either. Anyway, so I put the rest of that in the molds. Again, waste not, want not. And then I'm just taking my heat gun and I'm going every one of them to get all of the bubbles out, because quite a few popped up there on top as I worked. And so typically I'm not, again, I don't think that bubbles are the worst thing ever, but you know, I don't want like 500,000 of them on top of my piece. So I do try my best to get them out, but it's not the end of the world if there's a few still left in there. Just, you know, my humble, not so humble opinion. Anyway, so I let them sit, and now they're done. So I'm going to demold. So that's the one that just had only clear glitter, no other color in it. And I think that one turned out pretty nice. As you can see, as you kind of rotate it, you can sort of get the iridescent feel of it. So that's one of the colors that had the darker colorant, you know, poured into the mold along with the iridescent pigment. And you can just see it's just a little bit more pronounced in the color, at least my opinion. This is the one that I poured the iridescent pigment in the resin. So it definitely has a different look. Not bad. It's actually kind of a cool effect. So here's another one that had just a lighter color of the translucent pigments along with the iridescent pigment that I dusted the mold with. Pretty effect there. This one had dark color but also glitter. And you can see some of the glitter coming. Glitterant. Really? You can see some of the glitter coming through. More so when you actually hold it up to like the sunlight. And then the final piece, possibly my favorite, between that one and the pink one maybe, or the bluish one, whatever. Okay, so that one turned out really pretty as well. So that's pretty much it. I really like the way all of them turned out, to be honest. Pretty cool effects, and they're all actually still listed on my website, so if you love it, get one. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.